Oh, good morning, YouTube, you sexy mamma jammas. Yeah, it's been a few days. Told you I just didn't want to get taking care of what I had to do, and then just enjoy the time off, and yeah, that included YouTube as well. So today is now Tuesday morning, April 14th. It's 7:22 in the a.m. Our vision appointment is at 10:30. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to try to see if I can have the doctors on camera and talk to you about the vision thing, the monocular test. He may not even have to do the test for me this year. It all depends on what my vision, if it's got weaker since last time. After the exam, he'll determine whether he needs to do that test or not. So we'll see. But I'm going to see if we do have to do that test, then I want to see if he don't mind being on camera and talking about it and how monocular persons are eligible to get their CDL now, but the requirements of this, the requirements of this test that needs to be passed, like what's all the numbers and everything. So I'm going to try to get that information if he'll be on camera and talk about it. But if not, I'll see if I can get the detailed information myself, just so I can relay the message. So then after that, I go down to my DOT guy. His office runs a split shift, like a 8 to noon and then a noon, 2 to 5, so 2 to 6. So I'll go there this afternoon after the vision thing and get all that done. And once I get a clean bill of health and get all my stuff good for another year, my plan is to go ahead and finish out this trip up to Carlisle, which is about 340 miles from Charleston, and deliver that thing first thing in the morning. So that's step one. I haven't booked a load yet because I'm always nervous with doctors. You just never know. It is what it is. So that's the idea. I'm gonna try to get some information about this eye thing for you guys. As for the one, I guess the message is quite a bit. I just don't know the specific numbers. I just need to. That's what I need to get locked down, is the specifics. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all the support. I'm glad to be back. I hope to get back to work and posting videos again. So let's see what this DOT world has in store for us today, shall we?
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run. No stacks, no shine, just steady and true. Rolling proud in that deep blue hue. Daylight miles, the highway calls. I was born to chase it all. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. No shadow roads, just the sun and this heavy load. Every mile is fresh and new. Me and Big Blue pushing through. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. That's my life.
Big cinematic guitar solo. Engine hum fades under open blue sky.
Well, I learned today I don't know any more taxi drivers. They're all gone. Everybody I knew. So I Ubered it. Vision exam is done. Doctor was not willing to go on scene or anything. He just Other than that, now we're back to the truck. We're gonna drive down to Nitro, the pilot truck stop, which I hate. That's the scene of the crime when I got my hood ripped off. The pilot truck stop in Nitro is the worst designed pilot truck stop, or truck stop in general, ever. But that location is literally like 4 miles from my DOT physical doctor. And I can't see y'all, by the way, I'm deluded. I mean, I see the shape of the camera and I see the video screen, but it's blurry. Luckily, it's not super bright today. I'll put my sunglasses on to help me. So blurry is fine. You can still see everything. Just I can't read. I can't read it. I can't read that, for example. But anyway, but I'm gonna go down there and park the truck, and then one of the receptionists or her daughter one of them will come and get me from the truck and take me over there because I can't get he's at a very small lot, just like my new vision doctor's location. So, all right, next is DOT, and hopefully we get through that, no problems. Like I said, you never know with doctors. You just don't know. So, and then once we leave there, get back to the truck and head north to Carlisle, Pennsylvania to get rid of this load tomorrow morning. I want to ask y'all a favor. If I have motivated you or influenced you in any way to move forward in your trucking life, whether it be getting a new truck or coming to Mercer, please use my referral information. This is my SFI representative. Tell her Larry Walker asked you to call her. And of course, on the Mercer application, just tell them either my name or my unit number, 24775. That's got to be done before any phone calls have been made. It's got to be done on the very first phone call for the referral bonus account. I appreciate you. Finally, I get to take advantage of being the guy that knows the area that he's in. And I don't have to be in that damn construction traffic for hours. So I'm traveling 64 westbound outside of Charleston, heading down to Nitro. We're coming around the interstate bridge on the curve, and I start noticing brake lights on all 3 lanes ahead of me. We get around that curve, and I see, okay, a couple lanes of traffic backed up, stopped, and the sign says road work 1 mile. So I was already in the right lane, so I was able to get into the far right lane, which is an exit lane, to get off the Dunbar exit. Because I'm local, I'm from here, I grew up here. I know Route 25 takes me all the way to the pilot. So I'm driving, I come down, got on 25, just got on 25, and I'm gonna take it all the way to the pilot and screw that interstate up there. All right, now I'm gonna show you exactly why I say this truck stop is the worst designed ever. But I'm also gonna point out to the right here with that colorful roof, that is Tudor's Biscuit World and Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House. Tudor's Biscuit World is the best restaurant in the world. I don't care what where you are now in biscuit country, baby. All right, enough of that. If you know Tudor's, if you know, you know. All right, so this whole thing right here in front of you, you see the interstate bridge and the exit and the trucks going on and off? This is the exit of I-64 at Nitro. Now I got a red light. This side here is the eastbound exit ramp. And on this side is the westbound exit ramp. Notice the eastbound, all trucks that get off this exit got to make a right. Right there's the pilot on the right. Right. What are they doing over here? Oh, they just got a bunch of staging material for construction or whatever they're doing. I guess they're doing some more work on the bridge, perhaps. All right, so once you make the right, if you're a truck, if you can make a right, because it gets jammed up a lot, immediately you have the regular vehicles entrance. Not a big deal, whatever. Regular vehicles go in and out there, entry only. Now you have the fuel island and the truck exit. The pumps are to the right. Exit, they've only got 4 pumps. And this is your entrance. So imagine this being evening time. Everything's clusterfuck. Truckers are trying to park. Truckers are trying to get fuel. 4 pumps are all backed up all the way. And then this is tight as hell to park too. Oh, they cut that open. That's new. To the right here is reserved. To the left here is you're free. To lean them forward. To the left there is where I got my hood ripped off, by the way. There was parking right here, but now there's not. They got that all barricaded off. All right, so the only place to park now. All right, so let's see what it says on my eyeball. All right, so of course my right eye is nothing. The dilution, like I said, is kind of going away. But my left eye, my good eye, is 2015. You may think that sounds worse than 2020. 2015 is better and quote unquote exceptionally better than 2020. And I asked him, I was like, listen, I've heard there you can't get, the reason I'll never be able to get a 2 year is because of the eye. And he's like, yes. But he said, before you use that word never anymore, think about it. It used to be you couldn't get a CDL at all, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, well, times change. We learn more. We see things. And what we're doing with you guys right now with who are monocular is we're keeping an eye on that optic nerve. And it may, studies over time may say that if that optic nerve stays stable, then who knows, you may not, or if there's no signs of it weakening, then or even eye pressure, then there may be no reason not to get it to allow a 2 year card. But for right now, it's just yearly, and that's what they're doing. They're keeping an eye on eye pressure. Of course, they're checking my vision, and they're keeping an eye on the optic nerve to make sure it stays stable. That's why I got to do it yearly. And then the peripheral test, of course. All right, so I added the Nano to the channel for other footage, which is, you seem to be a hit with you guys. And I've often mentioned about a drone. I haven't talked about it in a while, but I mentioned it before. I really think I want to get a drone, but someone just said I need to get through 107, a 107 license if you're going to make content and earn revenue from it. Now, I could get a drone and use drone footage and not monetize that particular video, which is a little loophole around that. Or I can go and get to 107 just to have it monetized wherever I post it. But I got a buddy who's really into drones, and he knows about all this stuff. He makes drones, flies drones, sports drones, all that. He's a drone racer is what he does. He does a lot of POV. His name's Redbeard. He's in the comments sometimes. Go check out his channel. His channel's Redbeard. And if you like drones and watching things like that, he just started doing YouTube again, or this time. And yeah, he's got a young channel. So if I remember, I'll put Redbeard's link in the pinned comment so you can go check him out. I mean, I watch these smaller guys, and I'm into drones, so or I'm getting into drones, I guess. I like watching these smaller channels, and I like trying to help, especially like DC. A handful or two of y'all came through on DC's channel there the other day. Appreciate that. I'm not asking you to subscribe, but if you like the content, yeah, give him a follow, right? So I don't want you to just subscribe because I'm asking you to. I just want you to go check. I'm just going to lead you over there and check out his channel. If you like the content, like what you see, subscribe, follow him. So anyhow, this 107, he just sent me a link, and he's also, when I'm ready to buy a drone, he's also going to, but I want your thoughts on the drone footage. Would you like to see me driving around the dock? Because I think some drones you can put in follow mode, it'll follow me and watch me back up and dock and maneuver and all that good stuff. So, think that'd be cool? I do, but it's all about you guys, the viewer. But he sent me this link called Part 107 Made Easy, and it's an online course, and it's $159 for lifetime access. So if I did this, if I went this route, I'd probably get. Let's go look at Amazon real quick. One of the drones he's mentioned to me that would work for what I'm we're looking to do. Mavic, let's go Mavic 2. 4K 60 FPS is about all I'm really looking for. Drone. Is it Mavic or Maverick? Am I spelling it incorrectly? Yeah, so right here's a Mavic 2. Neo 2. DJI Mini 4K. Well, the Mini's $300, or hey, I could do a coupon for $209. It's $299 or $209. Holy shit! The Mini, the DJI Mini. I can get it overnight. So I'm looking anywhere from $200 to $400 on a drone purchase, plus the $150 or the $160 for the license. So looking about a little over $500, right, to add that element to the channel, which I don't think is it's never bad in reinvesting into your channel with equipment, or reinvesting into your hobby or your lifestyle. It's not a bad thing. I mean, it can't hurt. But when I get the value of it, it would be cool to learn. It would be cool to hang out with it, to fly with a drone. If I'm in a dock somewhere, get some B-roll. Maybe set it up and watch the sunset from the sky. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do with it. But give me your thoughts on that. Should I invest that about $500, getting licensed and adding drone to the channel? Let me know. What do you think? Will it make that big of an impact, or just like, nah, whatever? All right, we're done. Everything's done. Everything's go. I just sent Mercer my long and my medical card and all that good stuff, so they can update me in the system. I have got to get. I've got my annual review coming up May 14th, which is my 1-year anniversary. I'm not really sure what that entails, but I have a message in my unit list telling me so. I got an annual review, so I don't know if they're gonna call me because I don't see any tasks I got to do in Driver Pulse or nothing. So, I booked a load now. As soon as I got the clearance, I called my coordinator. I was like, "Hey, let's start looking for a load tomorrow." He tried to call me with a Philly load. I went, "Nope, we ain't doing that." So I got back to the truck and looked on the board myself, and I booked a load out of Kutztown going to Lakeland, Florida. I don't want to go to Florida, throwing shit else around without going 300 miles away. I don't want to do that. So yeah, there's all that. But we're going to take out. We got 5.5 hours to go. For 5 hours 20, about 5 hours and 20 minutes to get to the Saya, the delivery spot. We can't deliver tonight, so we probably won't make it the entire way, but. Well, we can make it the entire way. I'm not going to go the entire way because I'm pretty sure that Flying J in Carlisle, no thank you. I might go to the Petro. Petro probably has spots. And then I'll deliver this thing in the morning, and then I'll go 87 miles over to Kutztown and pick up the next one to go down to Lakeland, which delivers on Friday. So we're good to go for another year at least. That's always good. So you never know about doctors. I'm always worried about it. So, yeah. That's a hurdle done, and we keep on trucking, y'all. Oh, you may have noticed we're using the Pocket again and not the Nano because it seems to be working fine now. I'm still going to get a new SD card just to prevent that from happening in the future, because that may be the problem. May not be the problem. Don't know, but. It says it is. It's writing slow, so we're going to get it just in case. But figured I'd show you Charleston. Just driving through my city. Born and raised. We're going to stay in the middle lane because up here the lane splits off to 77 and 64 versus 79. We want to go north on 79 all the way up to Morgantown, or close, and then we go off on 68 east. Well, if you've driven 68, you know 68 is up and down, mountains. And we take 68 all the way to 81. And then once you get on 81, you go north with a little bit of Maryland, and then Pennsylvania, you're there. And then at that point, you're 52 miles away before you get to Carlisle. Because Carlisle's exit 52. Scraggy, 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 scraggy. And you saw my city as I was coming across that bridge. Charleston, so small, but it's a pretty town once it's lit up at night, especially the way they redid the Civic Center there some years back. Anyhow, let me shut up and just drive and get as far as I can go. Well, I'm on I-68. You want to know the best thing about I-68 is? I mean, well, let me rephrase that. You want to know the best thing about climbing mountains on I-68? Because if you know, you know. This little hill here wasn't nothing. The best thing about this is you got to go down the other side. And when you light, just set your freaking Jake brake on one and set your cruise to a speed. It'll hold you back. When you're light, don't do that when you're heavy. When you're light and the ground is dry, it's all conditional, right? But I stopped back here at the Morgantown Pilot because we know the further north we get, the more fuel costs. The Pilot that I parked at today when I went to get my DOT physical, fuel there was $4.52, and I started to go ahead and get fuel there just to fill up the driver's side tank, right? Just to top it off, because that'll give me 600 miles just in that one tank, so I can get up and out of the north, right? But I didn't, because I didn't want to give that place any more money. I was tired of sitting there. That's that place, PTSD. That's the cause and the root of the drama of my PTSD, and I don't like that place anyway. Anyway, so I stopped here at the Pilot in Morgantown because it was $4.64. Well, the pump price is $5.99. We got a $1.23 discount, and I'm feeling good. I'm glad that we're starting to see those high discounts again, but they're starting to bring them back to us versus, we know how it goes when it comes to discounts and high fuel prices. But we are now 177 miles away from delivery spot. We'll be there about 9:30 or so, maybe. Or I might stop at a rest area before there, because I know the Flying J's. Petro might have some love. I'm not even finishing this sentence. I'm so sorry. Now I know what my buddy's talking about all the damn time. He say, what are you saying? What are we talking about? He's like, you're starting one sentence before you finish the previous sentence. And you've done that like 5 times in a row, so I'm lost. The Flying J is just a clusterfuck. Yeah, screw the Flying J, for one, in Carlisle. The Loves is guaranteed to be full by the time I get there. The Petro may have some spots. But I ain't gonna lie either. But it's also crossed my mind to go ahead and show up at Saya, because I know the code to the gate, go in and park there. And just wake up in the morning at 8 a.m. like, delivery! I got your pizza! I don't know if I can get away with that, though. I don't know if I can get away with that. So odds are, well, the reason I was going to do that, I wanted to get all the way tonight, or would like to get all the way tonight if it was feasible. So I'd have pretty much a full clock, as full of a clock as I possibly could tomorrow after I get loaded at my appointment is at noon 30. It's 87 miles away over in Kuhnstown, PA. So once I get loaded, I want to get as far south. It's 1,000 miles from there to Lakeland, right? So I just want to get loaded, and I want to get down the road. So that's the reason for the night. But I can still get a big chunk of it out tomorrow for sure. I could park, like I said, right now I'm 2 hours and 45 minutes away. So, and it's now 6:45 in the PM. Well, know me, I'm usually like to be parked by now. But if I park within the next hour, that'll put me an hour and 45 minutes away. Which isn't horrible. Get up at 6, 7, hit the road, be there by 9. Get it loaded really quick. It's only 16 units. Do the 2-hour deadhead over to Kuhnstown. and be there by noon 30, right? So that's a lot of things going on in my head. But yeah, we know I don't like driving at 9:30. I don't like driving that late. Can if I have to, but if I don't have to, probably not going to. Right now we are 87 miles before we hit I-70, and then we got 24 miles on I-70 before we hit 81. So there's a rest area right on the line of West Virginia and Virginia on 81, going north. Well, south too. It's a way station, it's a rest area / way station. You know, they're the pop-up way station locations. It's one of those joints. So that might be an option. That'll put me 70 miles away from morning. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyhow, we're still trucking. Oh, and the way you could tell by that pilot back there was the cheapest fuel because that place was jamming. 7 freaking islands, all of them full. Traffic backed out to the road, almost to the exit. I got off the CB. I was like, I bet everybody's going north and realizes this is the cheapest fuel along the way. Another driver was like, why would you assume that, driver? I'm like, where you going? He said, New York. I was like, that's why. Because we're packed. That place, that's a shitty pilot too. But whatever. I probably spent a good at least 45 minutes on that property before I got off of it. It's a long fuel stop. So anyhow, let's keep on trucking and see when we decide to just park it. All right, so we did park. We parked, there's a Love's here in Cumberland, Maryland. We just kind of swung in here and just to kind of see what the deal was. And I think we got the last spot before night shift rolls out. But only one spot available, but hey, that's all I needed, was one spot. We got an hour and 50-minute drive to finish out get to delivery in the morning, so we'll get up about 6. Right now it's 7:47. We just went off duty. We can go back on duty about 6, and we'll probably hit the road about 7. Be there around 9 or so. We've got a storm coming on. We got some lightning going up in the sky, so we'll see how the storm works out this evening, if it rains or not, or if it's just calling or just bluffing us. But we'll find out here in a little bit. Anyway, I appreciate you coming back to the channel today. Appreciate you riding with me. DOT stuff is done, good for another year. I've got to send some more forms. I didn't realize I had to send. At first, I sent Mercer just my medical card. They called me and said, hey, I need the other 4 pages. I'm like, cool, I sent those. Then they called me after I took off driving and said, I need your vision report too. I was like, well, I didn't realize you wanted all of them. This is my first time renewing with Mercer. But yeah, so now I know. So I'll just go ahead. I got to take pictures of my vision exam and then shoot those off, and then we're all good. So I appreciate you hanging out with me, guys. Love you, man. Love you, love you, love you. Appreciate all the support. Had another hat come through the other day. Yesterday, I think it was. So thank you for contributing to the Big Blue Purchase Fund, man. That's all that's doing. Go check out the merch shop, man. You want a hat like this? These hats are what, $21? I think I get $3 of that. So 23,000 some odd more hats than we can purchase Big Blue. Get it done with. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow when we drop this load and go get the next one and go back to Florida. Have a good night.